Hey, what's happening? I want to share something just to get started. This is the very first thing I want to share with you with regards to Bitcoin. All right, these are pretty crazy, heady, exciting times, and I got to give you the scary warning. Stick with me for just a second because I want to put things in a little historical perspective, and I want you to understand this. So let me switch over to something. So this is where we are. This is Bitcoin today. Bitcoin hit 9,300 a few minutes ago as I was recording this. A couple of weeks ago, I was talking to my dad and some other people saying that I thought Bitcoin was going to hit 10,000 by the end of the year, and most people kind of thought I was a little crazy. But it's going to, and at least it sure looks like it. But here's the thing: little historical perspective. This is a cool looking chart. This is amazing. This is really exciting. I want to get in on it. I don't want to miss this crazy freight train. This has happened before, or at least a chart like this has existed before, and that is here. Okay. So I'm going to expose to you in a second the x-axis, which is the time frame, so you know what this is. But perhaps you can guess. Okay, this is very similar to this, right? Really exciting growth for something, right? And this is what happened next. This was the Nasdaq Composite Index. This is a dot-com bubble in early 2000. Everybody wanted in on this. It was very exciting. It was in the news. Everybody wanted to buy dot-com stocks. And the industry, the machine, the venture capitalists, the investment bankers, the IPO markets, the retail stockbrokers, everybody was working it and cranking that machine, and everybody got involved because they saw it on the news. They heard about their neighbor that did well, all that. And then it crashed. It crashed hard. Now, I don't know if that's what's going to happen here, right? I don't know what's going to happen in the short term, but I can tell you what I think is going to happen in the long term. And the long term is something similar to what happened here, right? Let's look what happened after 2002. This is what's happened since. Why? Why has this gone all the way up and further, right? It took a while. You had to have some patience. There were some tough years, and there was a recession there that hit again. But why? Because there was new technology, there was innovation building on that technology, and all that technology and innovation changed our lives, changed the world, changed everything. And that's what's happening with Bitcoin and blockchain and everything that's being built on this new innovation, this new platform now. It is an incredibly exciting time. I don't know what's going to happen with the Bitcoin price. It could go to 10,000 tomorrow. It could go to 18,000 by the end of the year. It could go to 1,000 in February. I have no way of knowing. There are so many different players in the space. There are a lot of different ideas of what the proper valuation models are, but there's a lot of uncertainty, and it's really hard to know where this is going to go. But I do believe firmly that in the long run, I don't know if that means a year, I don't know if it means 2000 to 2017 like the NASDAQ. I doubt it's going to be that long. But in the longer term than, say, now in the end of the year, there's going to be so much innovation and so much value created, and I definitely want to be a part of it. Now, what I'm going to do in future videos and emails and things like that is I'm going to try and teach a little bit about how to diversify and how to protect yourself and how to hedge a little bit. Because going out and just buying a whole lot of Bitcoin, if say you have $1,000 you want to just put in here, and you can afford to lose it all, which by the way is what I feel is the appropriate threshold. I don't know what your risk profile is. I have mine. I know what it is, right? But your risk profile is undoubtedly different. You may have more capital or less capital that you can put at risk, but I wouldn't invest anything that you can't afford to lose entirely. But back to my previous point, if you're, say, going to invest $1,000 and you want to get going on it, I would not recommend that you put it all in Bitcoin. There are other things, right? 3-4 years ago, there wasn't a lot of other choices, but right now there are. So I'm going to get into that in a few future videos or emails. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about how I've diversified and how I see that and how I'm going to continue to add more diversification to my portfolio in cryptocurrencies and tokens and so on. But I wanted to share this with you first. This is this is a risky market. This is crazy. Please don't invest anything you can afford to lose entirely. With that said, I'm gonna end this video, and then I'm gonna get started creating another video, which is how to set up a Coinbase account. If you're already there and you already started buying and selling, that one's not gonna be for you. This is gonna be for newbies. How to get started right away, and I'm gonna throw in a little commentary like I tend to do about why I think Coinbase is a good way to get started on, and why I think it's not going to be a great platform for you as you get more sophisticated and do a little bit more buying or trading. And I'll share that detail with you. But so next up is going to be a video on how to start a Coinbase account. And I'm going to write up an email with a step-by-step and a how-to on it. It's pretty straightforward, but within a couple of hours, I think you should be all set up with your bank account set up as a payment method, and you should be able to buy your first $100 worth of Bitcoin if that's what you want to do today. All right, so I'm going to sign off for now. Don't forget don't forget these scary charts. This is real stuff. I don't know what's going to happen next. This could keep going up like this, or it could fall, and you got to know that this is a lot of uncertainty. But as I said before, I think the risk right now is not that we're too late, it's that we're too early, right? There's going to be some bumps and ups and downs, but I think there's some really amazing value being created in the long run. All right, be well. I hope this is helpful. Give me some feedback. Let me know what's helping, what isn't. Thanks. See ya.